Good day. My name is Paul Vincent Catanese, and I'm running for the 4th District of Kansas, United States House of Representatives. This is the second part of a video covering the 4 Freedoms paintings by Norman Rockwell. If you haven't watched the first video, please go back and check it out. Thank you for joining me in this second video. As I had mentioned at the end of the previous video, the 4 freedoms consist of 2 pairs. 2 freedom ofs, being freedom of speech and freedom of religion, covered in the previous video. Now we'll focus on the second pair, the freedom froms, comprising freedom from want and freedom from fear. This is a famous one, especially around Thanksgiving time you might see this painting, freedom from want. I had definitely seen this painting before I was introduced to Rockwell's freedom of speech, but I didn't realize it was a part of a set. Just artistically, this painting is very interesting, as the man in the bottom right breaks the 4th wall and is looking right at you. It makes you feel as if you're actually in the room with the turkey and the celery and the cranberry sauce. You can see the joy in each person's face. They don't lack good food or good company. There is a look of anticipation on the man's face in the center, and honor and pride on the ladies. They seem to be the only ones looking directly at the food in this painting, although the perfectly cooked turkey seems to be the focus. The others might not be thinking of food because it's in great abundance directly within their reach. Providers really think about what they provide, and everyone else kind of takes it for granted. The providers are so enamored with their good product, though, that they don't worry that no one else seems to be paying attention. Food insecurity is a huge problem for communities. I was recently introduced to a thesis which studied the link between high crime and food insecurity. In the study, it was found that a 1% increase in food insecurity leads to about a 12% increase in violent crimes on average in the counties being studied. Those are fairly staggering numbers showing the direct correlation between these two things. It makes good sense after hearing it, of course, but just seeing the numbers and how it all relates really caught my attention. Loneliness is also an epidemic nowadays. There are tons of people that spend time alone when they would rather be with other people. Aside from food and company, there are also lots of other wants that factor into a healthy life. A good job is a want of some people. Clothing, shelter, respect, gratitude. People want a lot because we need a lot in order to lead a healthy life in mind, body, and spirit. And as simple as it may seem to pick a form of human misery and eliminate it, we still haven't figured out many, if any, of them yet. But we're working on it. Freedom from Fear is the final painting in this series. As these kids are being tucked into bed, I kind of feel that we, the viewers, are the children in this scenario. We are the ones with the right to freedom from fear. There are lots of things in the big wide world that can harm us and that may well want to do harm to us. It's a good thing that we, the children in this painting, have people to look after us and protect us. Some being watchful and some more hands-on. Surely the newspaper the man holds has some horrifically terrifying story. In fact, if you look closely, you can see the headline says, "Bombings, Horror." Indeed, there is much to fear. Things are extremely uncertain in these times we live in today. In this section of FDR's speech, he speaks of disarmament. Paraphrased, the reduction of instruments of war in such a capacity that it would make modern war impossible to conduct. This has not happened in the least. We spend over $15 billion a year just to upkeep the current supply of nuclear weapons. That $15 billion is just for maintenance. It doesn't include expansion in tech and research spending for new ways to deploy these weapons. That budget item itself is over $30 billion. For perspective, the American Red Cross spends a little over $3.2 billion a year in total. So we could have something 5 times more robust than the American Red Cross in all it does if we would eliminate nuclear weapons. Think of all the wants that could be fulfilled at the same time as the dissipation of some fears. Why don't we work with other countries around the world with nuclear arsenals to all reduce our numbers of weapons of mass destruction? Fear of our common man is a large part of it. Another large part is that the military-industrial complex enriches many people. The people warranted to lead us seem to be more interested in lining their pockets than they are with doing what is right. If anything, more fear has been generated over the past few years than the dispelling of any. I truly am shocked and horrified by what I see going on in the world with our leadership. They have lost the plot. They have lost their nuggets. I can count on my fingers and toes the number of seemingly genuine people in Congress. We've all seen what's going on. They pretend to do good things, but it's just for show. Like the current bill regarding Congresspeople not being able to have stock holdings that they recently whipped up to try and get re-elected this upcoming session. It has issues, to say the least, and so the Republicans look good for bringing it up, and the Democrats look good for saying it doesn't go far enough, and nothing really is going to be done. We can't even make a true and accurate food pyramid due to lobbyist interests being involved in every single decision being made. Get the lobbyists out. Get the corporations out. Get any elected official willing to sell you up the river for money out. The parties have done this to us. It's the parties that use the campaign money that we give them to then buy out media companies so that no dissenting views can be heard through those channels of media. Out of the 535 people in Congress, the parties have individually selected 533 of them as being worthy of their seats. Do you agree with their choices? These are the people. I'm sure you can think of a few off the top of your head. These are the people they put forth as our choices to vote for. Congress people should not be in it for the money. They should be in it for the love of the people, not worrying about appeasing their parties so they don't get dropped before the next election. Again, they're not all bad, and God knows I'll have to work with a good number of them if I'm chosen to serve. And I do believe that people have redeeming qualities, and that truly we are all one, so I don't hate anyone. I'm just disappointed and would like to try to do something to turn the tide. And with your help and participation, we can make a change in the positive direction. Have no fear. Fear makes a person not think rationally. If you've ever seen 1984 or read it, spoiler alert, the abusive and tyrannical will use whatever means necessary to try and bring people into line and break them. Stay strong and don't give in. Don't betray your morals or your principles. I aim to fight a good, clean fight and hope my opponents will be equally respectful to me. I've taken enough of your time. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you learn something about these paintings and about the way I think. Take some time and check out the paintings on your own without me talking. I hope to hear a bit about what you think about the paintings and about the ideas I've shared here. Please consider me, Paul Catanese, when voting for the 4th District of Kansas, United States House of Representatives seat in November. Please comment or shoot me a message at paulforkansas.com. If you want to sign up to volunteer, there's a contact link on that website. Farewell until next time. Paid for by Paul Vincent Catanese for Congress.